Hi everybody, welcome to episode 24 of Round the Twist. It's actually been 6 months and I'm still going strong with this. I'm kind of surprised, but yay. January 20th, 2010. I have a week and a half before I head over to the Des Moines Metro Knitters Knit-In for the weekend, meet my mom over there, so that's going to be fun. Yeah, let's get into what I'm knitting on. Still some of the same stuff. The socks for Sarah, yeah, they might not look any bigger. That's because they aren't. I haven't touched these since last week. I've been a little bit more focused, but those are still at the point I'm working my way out the gusset. Yeah, they'll get done eventually. It's that whole, I had the whole thing with startitis last week, and now it's turning around to bite me in the butt. Other thing on the needles, the second Kitchery sock has progressed, and this is thanks to, I was off all last weekend, and I'm off 3 days this week, but having a weekend-long Lord of the Rings marathon, because it's movies I've seen so many times, I don't have to watch the screen. And I made it through all of Fellowship of the Ring, all of Two Towers, and the first half of Return of the King, all the extended editions. So I motored along. I got the cuff done, the heel flap, and the heel turn. I'm working my way out the gusset on this. It's going so much faster, and I know it's because I knit the first one, so I actually know how the pattern goes, but yeah, it's coming along. Oh, and the other thing that helped contribute was basically this entire heel flap and the turn, and what's done at the gusset was a 4-hour mandatory work meeting that I had to go to Tuesday morning after working a 12-hour shift Monday night, which was lovely and the only way I could think of to stay awake, including large amounts of caffeine. So that's zooming along, and I'm hoping to have it basically done, have the foot of the sock basically done before I go to work on Friday. I've got tonight, I've got tomorrow, and I've got the last half of Return of the King. So we'll see. Hopefully. And then I'll just have the cuff left to do. I'm hoping I can motor through it that fast. We'll see. Deb, could you have Amy and Laurel leave the room, please? Girls, Mommy will tell you when you have to come back. Because, okay, I forgot how much I loved felting. It's been so long since I felted anything. But these are done! Aren't they cute? Oh my gosh. I'm about dying from the cuteness of these. I mean, I'll admit, I hated knitting with the fun part. Hated it with the burning, fiery passion of 1,000 suns. It was squeaky. It was awful. It doesn't stretch. It drug. But oh my gosh, the cute. I felted these last night. For those of you that don't, felting, fulling, whatever you want to call it. I do have a top load washing machine, and lowest water setting, heaviest load. I did the power wash cycle. That's hot water, cold rinse, and threw in a pair of jeans, and then threw in like 4 or 5 of Phoebe's dog toys. You know, the plastic ones, not the ones that squeak, but I mean, there was a tennis ball, and there was some round interlocking ring thing, and a couple of other plasticky, rubbery dog toys. And oh my gosh. This one was done on the first time through. This one needed a second run through. But yeah, 20 minutes later. Yay. And okay, I know you're not supposed to spin out, let your washing machine go through the spin cycle because it puts creases in it, whatever. I let it spin out. I don't like having a sopping, wet, woolly mess to deal with, and that gets rid of the majority of the water. It dries faster. Right now, they're not sewed shut. Right now they're stuffed with plastic bags, and they're still damp on the inside. I just wanted to leave them stuffed so you guys could see how cute they are. I do need to go out and get smaller eyes and noses than what I had bought because they shrunk down quite a bit. But these will be done fairly soon. As soon as they're dry, I'll be able to stuff them. I need to find some kind of weight to put in the butt, some kind of plastic beady things, just so they sit up a little better because they're awfully lightweight right now. Something to make them sit. Don't worry, Deb, I'm not going to turn them into a weapon or something for the girls to smack each other with. But yay, they came out so cute. I love them. Okay, and by the way, my mom knit this one. I knit this one, just in case for those of you that didn't know. But yeah, fun, quick pattern to knit, so quick. I've just been delaying doing the felting bit of it, and I had time last night, and it worked great. Yay. Spinning. Haven't done any. Still. I promise, as soon as I am done uploading this and writing the show notes and posting everywhere like I always do, I'm going to go downstairs, I am going to sit at my wheel, and I am going to ply that Diet Craft bat, the black, green, blue-ish one. Gonna Navajo ply that tonight, I swear. And if you hear cracking in the background, I gave Phoebe a new bone to distract her, so hopefully that's what that is if you hear cracking. Get that done tonight, and then I'm going to start on this lovely bit of business right here. It's beautiful, isn't it? More Crown Mountain Farms. This is actually one of Klaus's colorways, one of the new ones. It's still available on the site. This is called Atlantis. Yeah, I was bad a while back and did a big old, Klaus had a big old sale. And rather than being, I don't know, what are these up to now? Like $23, $24? He had them on sale for like $17.50. So I bought 6. It was so bad. But I think I listed them all off, but this was one of them. And I want to spin some more superwash merino, and at some point I am going to spin that merino tencel that Tara from the Dyeing Arts gave me, that orange sherbety colored stuff. So yeah, next up on the wheel is going to be this. Still waiting. I'm still waiting to do the math on the tangled yoke cardigan. I've just been focused on the Kitchery sock and trying to get that done. I feel like last week I was all excited about all these projects. I wanted to do everything. And now I want to be very focused this week. So we'll see how it's going to work. So because of that, the tangled yoke is still this long. Nothing has been done with that because it's waiting on the math. Because of that, my Aztec Mazes sweater is still like this. This is one of the big hanks. I did wind it up. See? It's so gorgeous. I can't wait to get started, but I went looking through my Knit Picks interchangeables, and I don't know where all of the cables are. I mean, I think I've got a 60, I've got a 47, and that's it. I don't know where my 24 is. I don't know where, I think my 40 is in the tangled yoke. I don't even know where they all are. I'm supposed to have 2 of all of them, and I do not have this many projects on the needles. I don't know where they're at. I'm going to have to, I'll probably find them all when I clean the stash room this spring is probably what's going to happen. And this year, the plan for this year, since I decided not to sign up for the Rock and Sock Club, it's not because Tina's not wonderful. It's not because of the increase in price. It's none of that. This would have been my 5th year. It's just because I haven't knit up any of them, and they'll be available in a year. Now watch, I'll change my mind come April and I'll sign up, and yeah. But I just keep piling stuff in my craft room and nothing ever gets done. So the plan, sorry, gotta move stuff here. The plan for this year, losing a needle, is to knit my way through this. I'm doing my own sock club. It's going to be Cookie A's Sock Innovation Book, and yes, I know there is errata. I already went to the website and printed off all the errata and stuck it in all the relevant places. So knit my way through that using my stash of Volmiza and my stash of Bugga and Skinny Bugga from Sanguine Griffin. It should work. I just went in and counted. I have 13 skeins of Volmiza. I have 2, one of regular Bugga, one of Skinny Bugga. So there are 15 patterns in the book. It should come out. I'm not saying I'm going to get it done in a year, but that is my plan. It's a crazy plan, isn't it? Let me know, guys, if you're going sock club-less this year, if you're not going to do sock club, or if you're doing a sock club, let me know what you're planning on doing. The thing that's really tempting me right now is, oh shoot, I can't remember her name, Panda Snarky on Flirk is starting the Even Star Mystery Shawl knit along, and I'm very, very, very tempted by that. But since my Mystic Roses is still on the needles, oh, that's where one of my cables is. It's in my Mystic Roses shawl. Okay. Since that's still on the needles, yeah, I'll probably delay. But I'm running a little overtime, and I better go, so I will see you guys next week, and happy knitting!